Yo, 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 what's up, I Blast Deer Nation? This is your host, I Blast Deer. So, what we're going to do today, I had a request from BC Gaming. He wants me to show a little bit of map builder. Now, I have played around with it a little bit off screen. Um, what I have found is um, is very hard to create a map from scratch. So what I've discovered is I can duplicate properties. So these are the four starting properties you get anyway that are already put together with the trees, food plots, and all that. So what you can do, you can come in, say PSR Pines, we can duplicate that map. Let's name it BC Gaming because this is for purposes of BC Gaming. Okay, so we're going to duplicate that map, and what we're going to do is we're just going to come in. This is what the map looks like now. Okay, so what we want to do, we want to make it possible to add food plots in here. We don't want it to be that. We want it to be like that big, maybe. So this is just like a power line right here on this map. I was playing around on it earlier. This is like a power line going through the middle of the map. So I want to make this so that I can actually plant here. Plant food plot. So I can plant food plot here by highlighting this area. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to highlight this area here. About right there is a great spot for a tree stand. I can see all the way over this way, and I can see all the way over this way. So we're going to highlight this area here so we can plant on this power line, and it is like a highway for bucks. I was messing around a little bit earlier off camera, and there's scrubs and rubs everywhere in this little area here. Okay, so now this is the created food plot area right here. So what I want to do, I want to add around here. I want to add, make it a wider food plot. Make it wider. This is what I want to do. I want to make it a wider area to be able to do a food plot. Now there's a great tree right here that's overlooking the whole food plot for a good stand location. So this is what I've done. Um, I want to try a little something else right here. So I want to add in some wet ground over here somewhere that I haven't done yet. Let's see. Make it right here. Let's do it right here. Some wet ground right here. Let's make this wet right here. And let's make this wet right here too. I don't know if that's going to add water into the game, into the map, or if it's just going to make like swampy area. I'm not sure, but I want to try it and see. So that's good right there. Now, after you make changes to the map, always go down where it says update texture and hit update texture, and it'll update your map. So, okay, that's added there now. So let's back up. Let's go to, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Oh, let's see. So terrain builder, that'll be where you add hills and valleys and stuff, I think. Grass and foliage. Whew, what is all that white? I don't know what all that is. But anyway, let's go see, yeah, let's go on into the, so let's go into a campaign now that we've altered that map. Let's do a new campaign. Oh, for a second here, let me go. Let's see. Let's delete that one because it only lets you have 3 at one time. It'll only let you have 3. So we're going to name this BC Gaming. Okay, now we have BC Gaming map right here. Created at 7:20 p.m. on 4/19/2025. Let's go into it. So, all right. Now we've got to go set out our stands, plant our food plots, and then we'll need to do scouting and all that good stuff. Okay. Let's see. Let's plant soybeans here. Let's plant soybeans. Come on, let's go. So the first spot we're going to go to is the place I was saying was like a power line on the in-game created part of the map. You're not allowed to plant on this area here. This is the power line area. You're not allowed to plant on it, and it's looking like you're still not allowed to plant on it. What in the world? It's not allowing me to plant. I did. So it's not allowing me to plant on it. This isn't cool. Really not cool. I upgraded the map. I did changes. What's going on? Alright, let's try something here. Okay, map builder. Existing property, BC Gaming. Why is it not allowing? Did it cover up? It did cover up my food plot area. Okay, now that should be good, I hope. Now let's go into the campaign and see if that worked. to allow me to plant on that power line. It worked fine earlier when I did it. Let's try it now. See where we get to. Should be able to plant on the power line now, I hope. Maybe. Yes, we are able to plant on the power line now. It's flashing green, so it is letting me plant some here. There's my tree stand location. I really like that tree for the tree stand location. I really like that tree. So all up and down this power line area, we had all kind of rubs and scrapes last time I was messing around on this map. This power line location was a real hot spot. So this is a really big open field right here. Really big open field. So this is going to be the tree I want to use right here. Which, oh yes, I have to go get another stand. I forgot. I put a stand out already, so I need to go get another stand. Alright, let's go set this stand out. We're going to pick us out a tree on the left side of the food plot over here. On the left side right here to put the stand on. I'm thinking probably this tree. Right. Not right there. Maybe this tree right here, maybe? It should work just fine. Okay, now we need to go and get another stand and put in the back food plot on the back 40. I would like to see deer feeders come to the game. I have not found deer feeders in game yet, but I do like the aspect of planting the food plots. That is kind of cool. I do like the way the animals act when they're coming into a food plot or a field. Super realistic. In all my hunting that I've done in my life, the deer are spot on in the game as far as how they act. When they're coming into a field, they're super cautious, trying to make sure there's no predators here or nobody there that can get them. Really spot on with the way they've got it done. So this is going to be my tree right here. Yeah, that's my tree right there. Okay. So my 2-year-old has decided she wants to get out of bed and give hugs. Her wants to give hugs. Can you say hey? Hey. You tell everybody hey. What's your name? Can you tell your name?
No.
No? What's your name? Livy?
No.
Yes, it is. Your name Livy.
Dixie.
That's Dixie. That's right. Dixie is our puppy.
Puppy.
Puppy. That's right.
No, puppy.
Yeah. Where's Sissy at?
I know.
Go find Sissy.
Sissy.
Go find Sissy.
I know.
Go and find Sissy. Where's your cup?
I know.
Go get your cup.
I put you. Night.
Yeah, you're supposed to go night-night.
I know.
Here. So this loading screen takes a few minutes because they're placing rubs, scrapes, and sheds in the map. And placing animals and paths and all that good jazz on the map. And at this point, when you go back for scouting, the crops that we planted will be grown, half grown.
Mommy.
You need to go night-night.
No.
Yeah, you need to go night-night. Alright, let's go do our scouting.
Dixie.
Yeah, that's Dixie.
Yeah. Hop.
Alright, let's hop into side by side. Let's head over to our food plots and run around and scout and see what's going on.
This is the table. This is table. This is down. Oh.
Okay, let's come over here. Let's check some things out. We want to get trail cameras ready to be put out in case we run across something that we want a trail cam set on. Already found something here. What was that? It flashed up. A rub indicated. Nice. Oh, there it is right there. Yay.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, Mama, A, B, C,
Yay! Guys, that is my 2-year-old singing her ABCs.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Yeah.
A, B, C, D, E, F, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K,
That's another rub there. So we want to set out a trail camera here on that rub. Set a trail camera there. So I'm going to have to clip that so I can send that to everybody in the family, her singing her ABCs, because she's so sweet. The only thing I've noticed is there is not a toggle to run button. Is there a toggle to run button? No, there's not a toggle to run button. Look, there's a deer already. There's a deer. There was a deer there already, and I was not quick enough. To pull binoculars out to spot it. But there was a deer here already. That's a good sign. That is a good sign. With deer being here already, that is a very good sign. How far out? There's the tree stand there. I'm going to put a trail cam here. So there's water on the ground here, so that's what that is, wet ground. That texture we put, we put the texture, wet ground texture there. Hush. So that's good. We've spotted a deer already, so that is very good. Alright, let's move on to our hunt. Let's advance to our hunt. That is very promising that we've already run across a deer while we're scouting.
Hey.
Hey.
No. No. No.
Shh. So I'm curious to see what's going to come here. Really curious if we're going to get something here. Let's look at our trail cameras to see what we got. Alright, this is our first trail camera on that scrub. On that rub, I mean. No dice there. There's nothing back there on that food plot. Nothing back there. Got daylight quick though. So the one thing I would say, if you're going to do bow hunting, they need to add rangefinders into the game. Currently, there are no rangefinders in game, so you're stuck guessing what your yardage is going to be for an animal, which can be kind of tricky sometimes, especially if you're not familiar with it. I think I see something. Not 100% sure. Maybe a shadow, but I think I saw something. And I think that's the trail camera right there, glistening in the wind. I mean, in the sun. I'm sure that is the trail camera sticking up there. So we have soybeans planted in our food plots. So we didn't plant anything but soybeans. You have three options for planting of food plots. You can plant wheat, soybeans, or corn. Ideally, corn would be your go-to for a food plot, but only downside is planting corn. You can't see anything. Um, if you plant the corn, you need to plant it like in sections and like leave an open spot in the middle so you'll be able to see into it from your tree stand. So they'll hopefully go out into the middle of it, like plant a big circle or ring of corn and then plant soybeans in the middle of it or something. So they'll go and feed in the soybeans. They'll pass through the corn and feed into the soybeans. Or you won't be able to see the animal because the corn is so tall. Kind of thought I'd have seen a deer by now, a doe or a buck or something. I haven't spotted anything yet. I had high hopes with it, seeing that deer in the plot while we were scouting. Tell you what, let's check our cameras. Oh. Hear one coming. There's one coming. Behind us. No, up under us. Nice buck. Nice buck. Smoked him. Smoked him. Nice buck down. Nice buck down. Awesome. Awesome. That's how we do it right there. He snuck in on us. 10 yards. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and check our cameras and see if we have anything on the back 40. Not seeing anything on the back 40. But we dropped him in his tracks. He didn't move. Let's mess around here and see if we can get another one to come in. Oh, nope, didn't want to do that. As rudimentary as this bow is, it hits hard. So he came in right up under the stand, right through the path right here. Almost too close. He was almost too close. And we smacked him hard too. Let's go ahead and climb down and we'll... Well, the arrow's a little glitched out of him, but anyway. Let's load him up in the ATV and look at him here. Let's take a good look at him. That's a nice little buck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 point. Go ahead and take him back and get him hung up here. Nice. All right, we've got some time. Let's run back to wait, what was that in my ATV? Oh, there's a climbing stand here. Okay, so it gives you climbing stands. Nice. Let's run back here to the back 40. See if we can get on one in the back 40. So guys, as you've seen, you can take an existing map, load it into the map builder, and make changes to that map. Without that feature of being able to do that, I never would have been able to have taken that buck where I took him. Well, he may have come through there, but I probably wouldn't have had an attractant there to be able to make him come. By planting the food plot there, I was able to alter the map and plant a food plot there, which gave him a reason to be coming through there, which gave me the opportunity to shoot that buck. Before I done that, this spot back here on the back 40 was the only opportunity for a food plot. I tried planting on that power line. It would not let me plant on that power line. So by altering in the map builder section, I was able to plant there. In turn, I attracted that 8-point buck and was able to harvest that 8-point buck. So building a map from scratch is probably not the way you want to go unless you're an advanced player and have many hours in game and have messed with it more than I have. building the map from scratch is probably not the way you want to go. I would recommend loading in one of the existing maps by duplicating is what it's called, I think it is, and altering that map, adding things to it. What I would recommend is go on the map that's already there, go on it, explore it, get a lay of the land, know the terrain, study the map, go into your map builder, duplicate that map, and make changes to it to fit the play style that you want to play at. Make those changes to it and then have at it. Have a good time with it. Because in the map builder, when you duplicate that map in the map builder, you can add trees, you can take away trees, you can add brush and grass, you can take away brush and grass, you can add these mushrooms, take away these mushrooms, you can add deadfalls, you can take away the deadfalls, you can add stumps, you can add standing dead wood. You can add all kinds of different trees. You've got 3 different types of pine trees you can add. You've got red oaks, white oaks, you've got scrub bushes. You've got all kind of stuff you can add. You can add water texture to the map. You can add food plot areas to the map. But any alterations that you make to the map, as soon as you make that alteration, make sure you go down to the bottom right hand where it says update property. Click that update property and don't leave off of that screen until you click update property, or it will delete whatever changes that you make. Or it will, those changes will not take. They will not move to the next screen. But that's the easiest way I've found to mess with the map builder. I tried making the map from scratch and it was above my, I want to say pay grade, but it was above my level of knowledge. But by far this was the easiest way I found to do it. And it works. You see, I've already taken a nice 8 point. So let's check cameras here. Nothing there. Nothing there. This back 40 looks like a really nice place to have a deer at. This is where I'm sitting right now, these 2 cameras here. I'm not seeing nothing there. Nope. Didn't mean to hit that. So I'm not sure if it's like worth it to, after you kill an animal, to move to another stand or stay in that stand or whatnot. I don't know if another animal will come or not after you've taken that shot. I want to see if I can harvest 2 animals in one session, because I haven't harvested 2 in one session yet. Still got time left in the session timer, so I should be able to. Should be some deer moving somewhere. Alright, let's move on to the next day. We already taken one deer on the archery season. I don't know if it'll let me take another one. Excuse me. Muzzle loader or a flintlock? Let's go with a muzzle loader. Let's go with an evening hunt so we don't have to wait on the daylight. Let's get in the woods, guys. Oh, deer. So we know there's a deer in the woods. That was a little buck. We come to the other end of the power line here. Let's look at trail cameras. Excuse me. Oh, I hear something. I hear a deer. I hear a deer. I hear one. I hear one. I heard it, but I don't know where it was at. I heard the rustling of the bushes. Oh, this deer at the back 40. Deer on the back 40. That look like a doe back there. So deer are moving. Thought I heard one when I was going through the cameras just a minute ago. On the first attempt at looking at the cameras, I heard one rustling through the bushes. Oh, there's a deer. Looks like a doe. Yep, no antlers on that head. A doe cruising through. There's one there too. What are you? What are you? What are you? You're a doe. Alright, she probably came through from the back 40. It looks like about the same size deer that was coming through from the back 40. She's just gonna cruise right on out. Young doe. There's a deer right there. It's another doe. And another doe. It's a big doe right there. I don't know if I got it or not. Need to run there and see. Oh yeah, we dropped her. You got to drag the deer. Alright, I just wanted to get one more deer in the video to show you guys that you can create your map by duplicating it and have success. So that is 2 deer that we took. We took a nice 8-point and we took this doe. So you can duplicate maps, not have to create a map from scratch, add subtle changes to it, and be successful. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you want to see more deer hunting camp like this video, please leave a comment and let me know, and I'll be glad to make more content on it. I'm really enjoying this game. So you guys stay classy, keep on hunting, get out there in the woods and touch some grass. This video is brought to you in recommendation by BC Gaming. Go over and check him out. Appreciate you guys. God bless you. We'll catch you on the next one.